Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here still on the Thundering Steps docks, and today is going to be quite action-packed. We are going to try to complete a language today, but before we do that, as you're running around in Antonica and Thundering Steps, you may have noticed these little rainbows coming out of the ground. Now, this is a system that, well, it's just something extra to do. It's low level. It's only in the Shattered Lands zones, Common Lands, and just all of the lower level zones, the original Corona zones. And what it is if you've not seen it, I'm going to show it to you in just a moment. But what that is for something called Scrying. Now, it's like a gambling game, like the Goblins on the docks, in a way. And it's something that you can maybe do while you're waiting, like if you're waiting for groups to get together and you happen to spot one, or if you just want something to do to try and just get all of the artifacts that you can. You get a little bit of coin for it. Now, what you're going to want to do if you're on the good side, Kino's side, is you're going to want to come to the Thundering Steps docks, and you're going to want to talk to this Littlefeet. He's a little Ratonga, and he's here on the docks. Now, on the Freeport side, you're going to want to go to the Neck dock, and there's going to be an Ixar there, and his name is Ingal Icrick, something like that is his last name. So you're going to want to speak to him if you're evil. So you want to just click on this guy, and all he sells is scrying stones, and they're 10 silver a piece. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 50 of them, and they will go into your inventory here. The scrying areas are all random. I have a favorite place that I check every now and then since I've started the game, and when I'm in the mood, I'll go over to that area, that spot, and I will see if one is up or not. So that's what we're going to do. So you want to go here to the Griffin
Well
Table.
met.
Go to the Southeast Station. The basic way that you play this particular game or system is you will click on one of your scrying stones once you are near one of those rainbow spots, and it will start counting down. You will see 3 different colors. They can be bright, they could be green, red, and what you're trying to do is like a slot machine. You're trying to match certain ones, but you have to get 3 brilliant white. That's what it is, and it's actually 10 gold. It's 10 gold, the best prize, for getting 3 brilliant whites from this. So let's ride over here. I brought Kell out with me because just in case there's any aggro, I don't want to mess with it while I'm trying to explain what this is. And these are still aggro to me as of right now. But I want to show you what you're looking for. See the little rainbow wispiness that's coming out of the ground? That is what you're looking for. Now we have got to get rid of all these skellies so we can do what we need to do, and I can explain how to scry. What you want to do is, let me close all this extra stuff here. you want to come over to the rainbow. You don't have to be standing in the middle of it, but just get near it. And you just want to right click and examine one of your stones. And you're going to see it's going to pulse. Now it's going to pulse 3 times. And depending on what colors come up, you can either get like that, you can get a little mob, and you can just keep going for as long as the rainbow is there. Okay, there's another one. Okay, we're going to keep going. So you just right click and examine. And you can write these down to try and keep track, but I believe it's 3 brilliant white stones will give you the... Oh, okay. Sometimes you get a training tome. And now you can select to get 2 scrying stones back or one of these training tomes. This is all very trivial for you if you're like over a certain level, probably over level 20, so you don't really need to worry about it, but you can try them out just for fun. But you want to pick your class one. So mine would be, say, the Initiate Arcanist's Greater Training Tome, and you want to accept that. You don't want to cast it until you get to an area where you can kill things. However, you know, you might need to open it to find out, because you only have a few minutes to kill things with the training tome. So I would be around to like a bunch of skellies or something. And we're going to keep going. Now, if it stops and it won't work, all you have to do is back up a little bit. Well, get rid of these guys. So now we want to come back and try again. There we go. Okay. Now what I have found is if you happen to need the skeletons for legend and lore, this is a good way, because a lot of times if you need parts, you will get them for doing this. I have found anyway. Just keep going. Now what else you can find is artifacts. And the artifacts, you can take them and sell them to any merchant, and they will give you 80% of the value. If you go back to the merchant that you picked up the scrying stones from, he will give you 100% of the value. And there's different items that you can find for the artifacts. Nothing is very expensive. You're not going to make a lot of money doing this. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is we're going to go over to Nectulos Forest. Now, I had mentioned an episode ago or so about the language for to speak as a dragon, the giant language. It's actually called Crumball, and in order to start it, you have to get the giants to drop the starter. And I don't know, did I get that? I think I did. Words of a Giant here. So you have to get them to drop one of the totems, and when you start the quest, then you have to find these idols, and once you complete that, you will know the Crumball language, or the giant language. So I'm going to show you the best place to farm them. You can stay here in Thundering Steps and farm the giants for the language, but the drop rate is just horrendous here. You'll be here all afternoon. I would just like to ask, if you're enjoying the series, to please give me a like and subscribe. I do appreciate it very, very much. Once you come back to the docks, we want to head over to Neck. Now the giants in Nectulos are going to be in their mid to high 20s. So the giants in Thundering Steps are around there as well. So you're not going to run into anything different. It's just for some reason these drop a lot better. So what you want to do is you want to take the Griffin.
Hello.
And you want to go to the Common Lands station. Alright, once you get off the station at Common Lands, you want to run down the road. And you want to take a right where you see this little piece of wood here. And you just want to follow that path around for just a little bit. Now if you look on your map, you can see where we are. The giants are up over here. So we're going to be leaving the path right up here. And we're going to go up the mountains. Now there's spiders and there's bats and things, and then there's the giants. But we're looking for the giants. There's also those plants right there. Try to avoid those things. They have a nasty paralyzing dot. Skirt around them if you can. And these are the giants. They're the Nightfall giants. I don't know why, but they are definitely better droppers for the giant language. And they're all along this one little mountain range. They're not really, there's one right here. So this is what you're trying to get. And once you get it and you accept the quest, then you have to keep hunting. You only need 5. And they do, like I say, drop fairly quickly in this area. And if you look on the map, this is where we are. So you want to come right here. So there's the station. You just come up right here. And they repop fairly quickly. If you do have to keep going for a bit. There's another one. I don't know why this is L and L for fairy popping up. I don't think these are in that category. There we go. Now, if by chance you are hunting these guys and you're not getting the idol to drop, the initial one, check your banks, check your house vaults, check your bags. Make sure that you don't already have it, because you will not get the starter if you have the idol already. So just keep that in mind. There's also a lore and legend for giants, so you might get that completed as well. They're kind of all over the place. Go. We only need one more. There you go. Done deal. So now we have the Cumbrawl language. And we don't have to worry about that now. We can go about our business, and then once we get to be in our late 40s and 50s, we'll be set for the Speak as a Dragon quest line. So I'm going to go ahead and call back to Kinos real quick. We are going to go into Runnyeye today. We may not finish it today, but we're going to pick up the quests that are in there, and we're going to give it a go. We're a little bit low. It is definitely a 30s zone. However, there's a lot of mobs in there, and they go up to 40 towards the end of the zone. And I believe the main dude is even higher than that. So we're going to see how we do. Let me go ahead and repair here. I had a feeling I needed to do that. So let's head on over to Enchanted Lands. And there's one other thing that I wanted to share with you that is actually very useful, and it's very useful for everyone. However, it does require some explanation. It is in our help menu. It is a system in the game that you actually pick up, I believe, when you're still like level 5 or level 10. And it's called a heroic opportunity. Now, the heroic opportunity, I'm not sure if it looks the same in your spell book or on your hotbar, but it looks like this book right here. And it might be called something different for your class, but basically what it is, it will say it, it will say it begins a heroic opportunity. And what that means is once you are in combat, you will be able to click that button, and it will start an event for your character. And the next damage button that you select, you will then, before we start, I do want to examine this spell. Now, when you open up one of your spells on your hotbar, you right click and examine it. You may have noticed this before. You have these icons here. Not every spell will have 2 icons, but the one on the bottom has to do with your heroic opportunity. And this obviously is the type of spell that it is. So if there's an icon beneath it, this is your heroic opportunity spell. Now I am going to put Kell on passive right now. And this is what you want to pair with your initial attack. So this button begins the heroic opportunity. Then you click another button to do the first step. And depending on what this is, on that one is what you need to do for the following. Now, when you've done it correctly, sometimes you will get this circle that will show up on your screen, and it will flash the type of spell that needs to be cast in order to forward the opportunity along. If you have macros set up, which I do, the unfortunate outcome of that is you will not see which spells, which icons, which to click on next. If you've got all of your spells laid out singly, when you hit your heroic opportunity and then you hit your damage spell, you'll be able to see real quickly which ones pair well, and you can just click on that spell to forward your heroic opportunity. Now, what I have done is I have actually made a macro of my heroic opportunity. When I click my button, it's going to always hit this cease. It's going to start the opportunity. It's going to pop my cease. And then you can notice cease also has the same little lightning bolt. And then what it's going to do is it's going to cause this one, which is by itself, to blink. And when that blinks, I click on it, and that completes my opportunity. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work, depending on if the mob is killed before the opportunity has a time to pop, depending on if the macro had a time to go off properly, if cease was available. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to go ahead and put myself in combat, And what you want to watch is I'm going to open up this macro. You should see cease go off, and you should see this ball of fire also. So we're going to give that a go. One moment. Okay, let's get up a little closer to that dude. And I'm going to just hit him to put myself in combat. Now this is a macro, it's going to take 2. Then I'm going to hit my heroic opportunity. Then you see this window, I'm going to hit my ball of fire. And why you want to use opportunities, they do a lot more damage. And if you're in a group in a dungeon, all the group members will see this wheel come up if somebody uses a heroic opportunity. And if they see the wheel and they have a spell that coincides with the type of heroic opportunity, they can chime in, and sometimes you get a chain going, and you can really do some amazing different things with heroic opportunities. And I have no idea where to find a complete listing of all the things you can do, but it's just another system in the game that most people overlook. I tend to just use it like I showed you. I don't group, so I don't get a lot of opportunity to use the actual chain event. Now I'm going to show you again. I'm going to hit my opportunity. It's going to bring... Now see, this is a different rune, and I don't have anything blinking for that one. So it's probably not going to be helpful unless Kell hits it with something. But that's okay. You can just go ahead and let it expire. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to put Kell up now as to defend me. I'm going to see if that happens for him that way. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this, go into combat, hit my opportunity. See, it didn't really do anything because he killed him already. So that is the one thing. But it's just something, if it does go off properly, you do a lot more damage. So pick the spells, check your hotbar. If you don't have macros on, it's going to be really easy. Depending on what rune comes up, you probably have a spell that you can click on to coincide with that, so your heroics will not fail like mine did. Runnyeye is it's okay to get to. If you can fly, you can just go there, and it's real easy to get to. It's right over here. And we are going to, however, take the Stable Master, which there are quite a few stations in Enchanted Lands. You can see all of these you can go to. We're going to go to Goblin Pass. I am so excited to run Runnyeye. It's another one of my favorite dungeons. And I have to admit, I have never done this with a mercenary. I had always in the past done this with a group only. So this is going to be interesting. Now, if we get inside and it's busy, if there's other groups in there, we're probably not going to get everything done that we need to get done, because a lot of the names are going to probably be taken. It is an open dungeon, therefore you're kind of competing with whoever happens to be in the dungeon. And I'm just going in mainly for fun. We are going to pick up every quest we can. If we can get the dungeon completed, that would be fantastic. And we're just going to have fun. You can see it. It's right here. This mountain right there. If you have a leaper mount or you can fly, I would recommend that you mount them at this time, because we're going to try to get in there fairly quickly. I'm just going to get my leaper on. I'm going to put Kill on passive. And what you want to do is, you see that bridge over there? You want to basically, oh crap. Kell, I'm sorry, you need to get that. Let's try my heroic opportunity right off the bat. Now, he died too quickly. Alright, what you want to do is you want to jump, and I did put him back on passive, but that's okay. He will pull in when I go. And you want to just come in through this little tunnel. And you want to go to the regular Runnyeye. All right, we are now inside Runnyeye. I'm going to set Kell to defend me. Follow me and protect me. And I'm going to make sure that he has his buffs on. And I believe I have all of my buffs on. Got my familiar out. I've got my book out. We are good to go. So right off the bat, we start at 32. Now, I don't have the right rune going, but he might use it, I don't know. This goblin right here will have a quest for you if you speak the language. As you can see, Littlefeet has not completed that. But that is why it is important to learn the languages, because that's a missed opportunity, you know what I mean? If it was a quest that was important, which it's not, you know, you don't want to miss that. Now this little boar over here does happen to have one. No more hitting. Me work hard. No more hitting.
Snorgle roots and roots! Snorgle no sleep in mud pit! He doesn't! No more whip for Snuggle! You know Gobbler. You friend of Gobblers, or you slave too? Then maybe you my friend!
Oh, well, I'm not a friend of the Goblins, but why would I want to be your friend?
If you Snorgle's friend, then Snorgle help you. Yes, Snorgle help you out like good friend. Friends help each other. Friends do things like not hitting with the whip. So, is you Snorgle's friend?
Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to be your friend. So you will get a quest, and we don't know what he's talking about. He wants to sleep in the mud, but, you know, whatever.
Good! The newest friend of Snorgle! You are only friend of Snorgle! Now, since you good friend, you help Snorgle, right? Just like Snorgle help you, yes, yes, yes! Snorgle wants to sleep in the muddy clay, but the clay doesn't like Snorgle. You make the mud clay no longer all moving and moving. Mud clay should stay put! You help your friend Snorgle!
I'll do it, but I expect some help in return, Snorgle. I don't know what he's going to help me with, but that's okay. All right, Mr. Janitor Zolbuck, we'll be back for you later, I'm sure. So for Snorkel, we need to kill 30 of those clay-like beasts. Once we get to that part. See, that huge lightning bolt was my heroic opportunity. And I wonder if I check here, if it mentions it on here. I complete Arcane Fury. That was my heroic opportunity. Well, I am getting damaged. Cal, what is your problem, dude? I'm almost dead. Thank God. You know what? I think I'm going to let you go first. That was just a little too close for comfort. To loot these guys. There we go. Now I have not even started the language. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, now I have. I have to find 7 more of those in order to know what these guys are talking about. Alrighty, Gil. Go get him. He rooted me. That was a bad idea. Nope, can't get you through there. And if you look down from this bridge, that's where we came in at, down there. Nice, level 35. Fantastic. I'm getting a lot of upgrades. I'll have to deal with that one later. This one we're gonna rebuff because it's higher level. These rooms are usually full of mobs. Sometimes they're linked. Like this guy's linked over there, but that guy is by himself. I don't know if I can just get him or not. Ready, Cal. Nope. Okay. Good job, Cal. Nice. Alright, well, we basically cleared this whole room. There's no quest starters in this room. However, I believe there's one here. We're going to go in and go to the right. I'm going to take care of this guy over here. Nice. Now our first quest pickup is over here by this furnace. So we're going to send Kell in here. Oh, we actually picked up a collection piece. Fantastic. All right, you want to come over here and you want to click on this coal bin. You want to dig through the coal and you get a quest to slay the Runnyeye miners. The Runnyeye miners are adding sea mist fairies to their coal to imbue their fires with mystical energy. I cannot allow the Runnyeye goblins to continue doing this, as they will only get stronger with magically imbued weapons. I will slay them. We've got to kill 20 miners. There's a shiny over there. And as you can see, they're already popping. So this dungeon, you kind of have to move through fairly quickly, or you're going to get stuck again, getting attacked. Nice. shiny. Ah, this one I already got. Now these little scrap dashers are a pain. They kind of run all over the place. If you do any AoEs, you know, then you get them too, which is just an annoyance. Okay. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Didn't know they were waiting around the corner. Now, when you come to the first fork, you want to go to the right first. There's a lot of quests in this room. You want to make sure you pick them all up before you get too far in. Now, these are the Minotaurs. Sometimes there's a named in here, but I don't see him. Usually he's standing right where that hoarder is. Do you want to go get him? Go get him, Cal. No? You don't want to go get him? Oh, I have a new buff. 24 seconds. Well, he's not going to come. Here he comes. Fantastic. And we're going to work our way around the room. Get ready, Kel. Oh, fantastic. There it is. You want to come over to this fairy, and you want to click on the skeleton that's on the wall. And you receive a note. So you want to read the note. And you get another quest. While adventuring in the dungeon of Runnyeye, I happened upon a skeleton shackled to the wall. On the remains I found a brittle note that made mention of additional exits to this dungeon. The author of the note had witnessed evil eyes using these exits, but he himself was unable to unlock their usefulness. I know one thing, the evil eyes have something to do with these exits. So you want to collect that. You also want to speak to the fairy.
What? Oh, bother. Another lurker walking to his demise. When will your kind stop being so curious?
Shouldn't fairies be frolicking among the flowers?
For your information, lurker, I'm another fairy. We're quite at home in the darker world.
But this place is dangerous.
Not dangerous enough to keep me from the treasures of this junkyard. Little gems are buried throughout this place of refuse. Even treasures great enough for your kind.
Well, tell me about these treasures, please.
Plead all you want. It will not unlock my secrets. But if you do me a bit of a favor, I can direct you to a stack of knowledge within this place. A stack of knowledge that will guide you to your riches.
Okay, I'll do whatever it takes. So now we get another quest. The Secrets of
Now,
Runnyeye.
see here! I'd do this myself if I wasn't so small. But I am. So you must go. Go where I cannot. You'll find what I desire beyond the muddy chamber. Bring them to me, and I shall share my secrets.
Okay, I will get your items. Alrighty. If you come over here... Nope, not that one. I always get these chains mixed up. There's over here. Well, let's get rid of these guys first. Kell, please. Come over here on this wall, and it's the right hand chain. The left one won't click for you, but click on the right one and you get another quest. After touching some manacles attached to a wall in Runnyeye, I've had a stunning realization about what I want to do with my life. It's almost as if there's a loving voice whispering in my... No, I'm certain I'm thinking these thoughts all by myself. I really should spend more time here. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but that quest, you need to click on all the flags that you see. Some of them will update, some of them won't. Like this one will here. So we're going to click on that one. Will this one? Yes, this one will also. So make sure that you get those before you leave this room. There isn't anything else in there we need. You could clear the room if you'd like, but try to move this along a little bit if we can. Okay. We've only killed 5 of these guys. Let's see if there's a named in here. I don't see him. Hey. Okay, you want to come into this room and you want to click on this cart over here. This broken cart. And you get this Evil Eye Musings, which offers you the lore and legend for the Evil Eye. So you want to read it until you get the quest. There it is. We've got that now. You want to continue down. Now, you have another fork in the road. And we're going to go straight. Just have to be careful. And we just want to go straight. Now these are 38s. I'm only 35. Let's see if we can pull this guy. What you don't want to do with them in here is pull the whole room at once. They're all pretty much triple heroics. Okay. We're going to go over here to the right first. Unless this guy comes this way. He might just do. Okay, now we have an update in this room, so we do need to clear it. So we're gonna go ahead and how many's in there? 2. All right. Get ready, Kell. Got to get the update is over right over here. You have a quest that we picked up from the ferry that we need to the Secrets of Runnyeye, and the Secrets of Runnyeye we have to inspect the puddle of gunk, and the puddle of gunk is right in this room right around this corner. But I think I'd feel better if we, those guys are yellow. Let's, oh god, there's 4 of them though, Kell. We're alright, they're our level. I'll send you in, dude. Alright, good job. You always want to check the banners, like that one doesn't click for me. right. Oh boy. Okay, Kel. You're full up. I'm gonna put this shield on you when I send you in here. Okay, you want to come over here and you want to click on this gunk stuff. This appears to be a small puddle of gunk below a long dead evil eye. The goblins have strung it up by the tentacles and bled it dry of some arcane liquid. I'm gonna stick my hand in the puddle of gunk. You jam your hand into the viscous liquid and feel about. Finally touching some sort of stringy and spongy-like cords. You claim the optic nerve strands. Okay. So we've got our update now on that quest. So now we have to find Hammerhead. He's a Minotaur, and he's a tough one because he's not always up, and he's definitely on everybody's hit list when they come in this place. We don't need to get anything else in here, so we are going to leave. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go down this one. These are even higher. You know what I think we're going to do? I think let's go back to the first fork in the road. Maybe we'll level if we go down this way first. Let's try it. Getting pretty far so far today. I'm really happy about this. Okay, Kel? Apparently my Ice Spears macro has what I need for that red rune. That was awesome. Okay, there's the evil eyes. Now these guys can be tough. The illusionists are very tough. 37 and 38. Okay, let me try to get this guy. I don't know if they're all connected. No quest items. Okay, but I found something for my lore and legend, so I'll take it. Oh crap. Those guys are linked, I think. Oh, he's gonna come down here anyway. us get damaged. Quest items again. What's up with that? Oh god, these guys are 37s. We need a quest in here, so we're gonna have to take care of this. Don't pull the whole room, Kell. We should be good. Okay, we're going to go to the right. Oh god. I don't want to die. This is where it starts getting tricky because we're only level 35. Do the best I can. We need to click on this pot right here. So, and I don't know, is there any banners in here we need? Yeah, there's that one, but you can't click it. Okay, so you can come over and click the pot. Stir the pot. Get another quest. I don't know if the smell of that broth or the fact they're using halflings for the ingredients, but I really want the goblins of Runnyeye dead. Slay them. 200 of these buggers. Why didn't they put this pot at the beginning? I always think about that. Away we came. Let's go down this way. Okay, these are the miners. These are the ones we need for that quest. And I'm hoping there's some banners we can click on here. Alright, you ready? Hey! Killed me! Kell, you didn't save me. Oh, shit. Now, when you die in there, it brings you back out here. So you have to go back in. I'm going to get off my mount, though. I think that we're going to go ahead and stop here. That was really fun. We got a lot farther than I thought we would. But thank you for joining me today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little look into Runnyeye, and hope that you try it yourself. And have a wonderful day. Take care, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.